Okay, as you can see, the number of quartz, the number of money that I put down on this gacha, that's probably no surprise. Because I am trying to NP5 Space Ishtar right now. Gonna try to get 3 more copies. Off the record, I did pull another one with maintenance quartz literally hours after the first video, the preview video, and we're gonna start rolling. But before we start, like, we have to address something about the last video.
I will put a timestamp in the comments and whatever if you just want to skip ahead. But for the people that were upset, because in the last video, if you watched it, people were upset that he was being negative, I was being negative, whatever. And you guys just need to understand that it was like 6 a.m. in the morning. We were tired. He just came back from work. The maintenance was supposed to be done at 2. They extended it by 3 hours, and we were awake the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
He nearly fell down.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is that we were both tired, and we just wanted to get it over with. So seeing a spook from an Avenger or a 5-star isn't something anyone wants to see. And there were a lot of people that understood that it was a lot of salt, because we've all been there. We've all been salty. We've all been spooked. So it's kind of unfair for people to get mad at him getting mad at a game, because we've all been there. But I understand that it was kind of heightened because, again, we were tired. We just wanted to get it over with, so on and so forth. So I already apologized in the comments, so you guys need to let it go. He's going to apologize.
Yeah, I am actually really sorry about the way that I reacted. Again, I just came back from work. This thing's on lock. Yeah, I just came back from work. I was really tired. The last thing I needed to happen is just for other characters that is not Space Ishtar that I spent for to end up being somebody else. The maintenance was extended. I had work the next day, so I had little to no sleep.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things. You guys need to take the context into account.
Yes.
But with that said, I do want to know, because since obviously you guys saw his, well, not in video, like I'm sure there's been worse times, but you've seen his saltiest moment on my channel. So I'm just wondering if you guys had any salty moments in the past. Maybe even the people who got offended in the last video, maybe you can look back and be like, you know what? I remember rolling for this character, and I got spooked, and I got really pissed off, so on and so forth. So if you could just share your story, and what was your reaction? What gacha was it? Who did you get spooked by? How many quartz did you use? So just kind of relate. Don't hate, you know. Just relate to us, because we've all been there. We've all been there. Unless you've only been playing for a week, then you'll get there, because it's going to happen. Guaranteed. It just comes with the territory of this game, or any gacha game. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So now with all that out of the way,
let's
go ahead and start rolling.
I'm just came back from school, so if I seem mad, it's because I came back from school, and I am tired. I don't mean to, like, I'm poking fun at the situation, because that's how I deal with it. Don't get offended. If you get offended, then, you know, GG. But
yeah. Oh,
it was a 10 shot, right?
Yeah, it was a 10 shot
or
right
11
away.
shot. It was an 11.
An 11 shot.
I'll never get used to saying 11 shot, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure every game does a 10 shot. So this is just kind of weird how it's an 11 shot now.
Yeah, I don't think any other gacha game, at least from what I played, does 11 shots.
Yeah.
I think Love Live does, but I forget.
I don't play any other gacha game but this and Magia Records, so I don't know.
Yeah, Magia Records
from
just
what
a
I've
10
seen,
shot.
it's been mainly 10 shots for a lot of other games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. I want him as a servant. It's gonna happen. I don't know when. I thought Tokiomi, I kind of wanted Tokiomi to be a servant.
No, you did not.
Yeah. Like,
no.
It would be cool, because
Okay.
Gil would have a line with him, and it would be funny.
It would.
Billy the kid,
yeah.
who was involved in this event.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a rate up? I don't remember.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. That's weird.
That doesn't.
He was in the trailer, but he doesn't have a rate up. That's
yeah,
weird.
and Yagyu does.
Fucking. I don't understand.
There's a lot of servants.
I made 3 community posts. If you guys were catching up with my YouTube community posts, I made 3 separate community posts. The first one being the longest, the other 2 were kind of short, of how I felt about this event. So you guys already know about that. Some of you guys want me to make it a video, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna sound like a broken ass record just talking about it. But long story short, I think it was a mistake making the Halloween event not Halloween, making it Saber Wars and not giving us a freebie. It doesn't make sense to replace a freebie event with a non-freebie event. That's just my thing. Some people were accusing me of being an Ishtar hater, but while a part of my problem was the fact that Ishtar got a lot in the span of a month and a half.
Yeah, sure.
My main
Sure,
problem,
sure.
my main problem was that there was no welfare. They canceled Halloween for an event that did not equate or was better than Halloween. So that was my entire thing. I feel like Calamity Jane at the very least.
Oh, Calamity Jane
should have been free. Right when I said her name.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, so she should have been free. I feel like, I mean, her design, she does change design with each ascension, so I guess it wouldn't make sense because free servants don't change the designs unless you're Saber Lily. But I just feel like she would have been a pretty decent free servant. We don't have a quick archer free servant except for what's her name? Altera?
Yeah, Altera the Santa. Yeah. That's the
She's
only
also
one.
single target though, right?
She's single target, yes.
Okay, so I guess that would have been kind of weird. But they could have done, like, my point is they could have planned it out better. Some people were saying, oh, but what if the story is related to the next Lost Belt 5, which should be coming out sometime next month. But they still could have waited to release this event. Still could have waited.
Yeah, they really could have. Well, I really think my theory behind this... Wow, another one, huh? My theory with why this Space Ishtar thing, or just this whole event in general, they're just, like... Well, let's be real. Like, even with all this Ishtar, Gil, and I'll even go on a record and say, oh, the next million download will be Erishkigal, without a doubt. They're really riding off the coattails of Babylonia anime right now, so they have to.
That, and some people were saying that, but I still feel like if they were gonna do that, they should have waited a little bit and then gave Erishkigal time to shine. Because again, Ishtar has gotten so much in the past month and a half. I feel like it would have been fair to share the spotlight a little bit. Again, wait a little bit because Erishkigal has not showed up in the anime yet, so I guess it wouldn't make sense to give her something, even though she hasn't shown up officially in the anime as of yet. So again, it just goes back to they should have planned it out better. They should have kept the Halloween event a thing. They could have even just reran the very first Halloween event, because I know there's a lot of people that weren't around during the first 2 years of FGO. They could have done that. I know it as, like, I remember them talking about how, like, they want to bring back already reran events, but stuff about coding and, like, implementing it into the new system would be kind of difficult. But again, I feel like that would have been a lot better for them to do than to just give us an event with no freebie. That's just my whole thing. Because who's to say that after the Christmas rerun, there's no Christmas event, like a new Christmas event? Who's to say that? So it's just my thing that this sets like a kind of a weird precedent for what's to come later, and I don't want them to change tradition. If anything, just again rerun the very first Halloween event for the people who weren't around for the first 2 years to play that event. Just do that at the very least. So I don't know. Especially since they implemented that rare prism kind of thing, where if you get a clone of the free servant you already have, did they give us rare prisms as compensation for getting the very first, like, before they started? No. Yeah, like Caster Bathory and Nobu and shit like that.
No.
Yeah, so they could have done that. I don't like. Again, better planning would have been great. They could have saved this event for maybe like a week after the new Halloween event, or after they rerun the first Halloween event. A week later, they could have gave us this event, and then we'd been like, okay, cool. And I think a week break is good enough, because after 2 weeks, people start saying, oh, this is a dead game. Oh, this is boring. It's like, it's only been 2 weeks, chill. So, I don't know. This is kind of weird, and a lot of people were also like, maybe they're saving something big for later, and we'll see, but I don't know if there's any, like, breaking tradition, you know? So, it's this weird place. That's where my head is at with the game. There were some people that were straight up like saying like, "Yo, this game is dead. I'm gonna," like, people were dropping this game, and I was like, "Okay, I'm not on that side of things. Like, it's not that bad to quit the game, if they keep doing it, then okay. But like, no, I'm not gonna quit the game anytime soon. That's not gonna be a thing. But it's definitely kind of scary thinking about the future. That's my only thing. Yeah. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I ended up.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
Hey, we need things to talk about because
Okay,
besides
yeah,
Calamity Jane, there hasn't been anything happening.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. To do that. It's just a shame that one of my favorite characters is like, wow! Oh shit!
Every time we mention the character, wait.
No,
Shut the
let's
fuck
not.
up.
Okay, there's no way. Right? Right. Yes! Okay, 2 more left. Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, if it was any other class, then it would not be okay.
Yeah, it would not be fine if
that would not be okay.
Yep, it was like a berserker and it's that asshole
Zhang
again.
Yu
Yeah.
again? Oh my god.
Yeah, then I would be visibly upset. As I was saying, it just sucks that it has amounted to this, because I'm not agreeing with the community so far, because, yeah, sure, this event did break tradition, and, like, we were expecting a Halloween event, because, shit, it's, like, late, October during the time this event was announced. It just sucks that one of my favorite characters was linked to such trash like this, and inadvertently she's getting backlash and all that, and it sucks because I do believe, like, other than Nobu Mama and Arjuna Alter, I really think she has the best Ascension sprites or art, like, within the game, like, hands down. Like, they're all different.
I feel like she's
one's
tied
different.
with Nobu. I don't know about Arjuna Alter because Arjuna
Yeah.
Alter still has the same pose, whereas
Yeah.
Nobu and Ishtar, like, they changed
Yeah.
completely. So I feel like they're tied for
Maybe
that.
I said Arjuna Alter. Maybe it's mainly because for an Alter he reverts back to his, like, regular
I guess that's
self,
cool, but
and I'm like, okay, that's
not
that's
saying
pretty
that
cool.
Arjuna Alter's sprites are not as good. I just
Yeah.
don't think. Well, they're not as good as them, but they're still good.
Yeah.
They're just not. I
They're
don't think
pretty
they're on
good.
that level.
Yeah, Nobu Mama and Ishtar. Space Ishtar, it's pretty good. Like, again, it just sucks that she's linked to this event. Like, which in itself, the event, even though we didn't get a freebie, this event was pretty free. Like it literally takes a day to finish. Like,
Yeah, but again, like, it's a mission-based event still, which is, even if it was easy and quick, it's still tedious, and it's the first mission-based event. They don't give us a freebie.
yeah,
Which
they don't
is,
give
to me, is just weird to think about. They're making us do 100 missions. Again, they were easy and quick, but still, they're making us do 100 missions to get a Grail and a Crystallized Lore. And I guess that's worth it to an extent, but other events have done that and still gave us a freebie. So it's like, and I know there's also going to be some people that's going to be like, oh, you sound entitled, you sound selfish, you sound like, you're not grateful for what DW has done so far. And I am. It's great. Again, I'm not quitting the game. 100% not quitting the game, but it's just weird that they would break tradition like that and give us this event, which just doesn't make sense at all. It 100% doesn't make sense. And by the way, if anyone's gonna talk about the story, I don't know anything about the story, so I'm not talking. Like, if the story could have been great, I wouldn't know because I can't read this son of a bitch, and I'm not gonna pretend I
Yeah.
understand the story based on 2 translated paragraphs. So, like,
and it's Saber Wars. Like, it's not gonna be a captivating story. For the most part, it's a joke story, because the first Saber Wars was not a serious story at all. It was just bullshit. Like, this one, I don't expect it to be a good story. Like, I can't read it. I just saw the last cutscene hoping it would link to another part of this event. But it didn't. It was a big nothing.
that's what I was hoping to.
Overall, yeah,
I
it was a
wanted
big
more.
nothing. Especially considering, like, the first part. Well, no, I'm just gonna say the whole event was, like, short as hell. Because no other event has done, like, finish map 1, then you could get map 2, like, other than the very first summer event. So I was hoping, like, this Saber Wars 2, it would do that again, but I guess not.
Yeah, so unless the next event right after this is literally a Tsukihime collab event with a free, like, I don't know who the fuck they would make free from there, because I'm pretty sure Arcweed would be a fucking gacha servant, because they know that's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But unless it's something big like that, I don't know if there's any fixing this, per se. I also think it would have been cool instead of rerunning, I just thought of this just now as we were talking. I feel like it would have been cool if instead of rerunning the first Halloween event, they could give us this event, somehow implement Bathory Caster into it, and then make her free again, but in a new event, if that makes sense. So, like, I feel like that would have been kind of a cool way to, like, yeah, here's this free servant for the third time, but now she's in a different event. You can still get her for free, but she's in a different event. Just to change things up a bit. I feel like they could have easily done so many things to make this event slightly more like, oh, okay, that's cool. But the event itself is like whatever. The gacha is a whole different story. If you guys like the gacha, that's great. But I'm strictly talking about the contents of the event, so it is what it is. Is this what number 10 shot is this?
I don't know. I was losing track.
We've seen. Was the last video? Did you have a rainbow in the last one?
Yeah, the rainbow. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like every time I get any of the Ishtar faces or Rin faces, like it is through a rainbow.
Well, damn.
Yeah, because the Orishigal is gonna come out soon in NA, so I kind of want to see another rainbow. Jeez, why does it keep slowing down like that?
So we should be getting the next Millions download campaign next. That's what people are projecting, and it's most likely a Orishigal. It's definitely a limited servant, of course. Last one we got was Abigail. If we're going by how they scheduled all the limited servants, the next one should be Orishigal. If not, I guess Hokusai. If they decide to skip out on Orishigal for some reason. Because you said she's never had another dedicated raid up.
No, she's never.
Like, only her rerun event, right?
Nah.
So, if it's not Orishigal, it's probably Hokusai, who, just like Orishigal, never had another dedicated raid up besides the New Year's shit. It's definitely not going to be Muramasa. People need to stop with that. It's not going to be Muramasa, damn it.
Oh, Gold Calamity Jane?
Muramasa.
No.
We just mentioned them. We just mentioned, it's obviously.
Hey, okay, cool. I just needed one more, and
she should have been free.
She's pretty much done.
She should have been free. I didn't even mention that in any of my rants. I feel like she just should have been free. So this is part 4 of my rant, where she should have been free.
Yeah, if they were gonna rate up dumbass Yagyu anyways, like, just replace Calamity Jane from the gacha, put Yagyu there, and give us a free Calamity Jane. Like, I'm not gonna say it's that simple, but if she was gonna be a 4-star anyway,
because I'm still debating,
yeah,
do I still want to roll for Calamity Jane? I don't know if I want to. Because I'm like, okay, then what? There's going to be another event later. Lost Boat 5 is around the corner. If there's a new Christmas event, that's around the corner as well.
The only reason to roll for her is just she's for some damn reason limited. Even another reason why she should have been free if she was going to end up being limited 4-star anyways. And I'm not ragging on her or saying that she's bad or anything. Like, her skills... Oh, it was double-sided, huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This should be her.
This should be her. And that's my 5th one. Yes! Yay!
Rare prisms, right?
I need rare prisms? I have 3 right now, but... yeah, I guess I do.
Okay.
Okay, wow. 2 Calamity Janes in the same 10 roll, huh? Nice. What was I saying? Was that double-sided again?
Double-sided.
Hey! No way.
So there's a rare prism.
Oh my god!
Is he NP5?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I did.
What a fucking troll!
I did need rare prisms. Oh
What a
man,
troll.
I want to screenshot this because this is a funny. This is actually not a bad roll. This is actually not a bad roll.
It's fucking weird.
Oh, okay. That's That's
I said it earlier too. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be Muramasa. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Emiya's bitch ass, but it wasn't. And then he later comes, so it's like, okay, he's a fucking troll. I haven't seen an Emiya spook in a minute. I'm glad I haven't. Fuck him.
God damn. Yeah, Muramasa. Like people are still memeing that
Well,
out.
Shimosa just came out for NA, so it's kind of been
Oh.
reinvigorated.
Oh no. Okay. Well, guys, here is unlike the event giving us. Here's a freebie for you guys, and like, please, just whoever is watching this, if you're at this point of the video, like shit, like 20 minutes in, like do me a favor and since you like memeing out and we had a successful meme this year in Summer Okita and it did end up happening.
Okay.
Muramasa, it's gonna end up happening because
Yeah,
you guys wouldn't shut up and every time I want to bring up something, Calamity James seems to want to
Got two rare
interrupt me.
prisms.
Hey, 2 rare prisms. That's nice. As I was saying, here's a freebie for you guys. Like, whether it's fan art, whether it's harassing DW themselves, whether it's bothering artists to draw it, anything at all. Since we were cheated out of a Halloween event, and yes, this will link to Irishigal. Like, let's go make hashtag welfare Irishigal a thing, please, because we got a welfare Ishtar, we got a space Ishtar. I feel like she's not getting enough love. She's just down there in the underworld, just
feel like they're
waiting
saving-
for us.
They're saving
like-
her for when she shows up in Babylonia.
Yes, like, but make it heard and well known because we never know. Christmas might give us, I don't know, a welfare. I need to think of someone truly random. That I'm not even gonna say nobody cares about. Welfare. Eric Bloodaxe or
Okay,
or something like that.
Do that.
I mean, they did something dumb with this event, not giving us a freebie. And there's a freebie for you guys. Please, like, meme out welfare Irishkigal. Like, have her dress up as a Christmas tree. Have her holding a smash pumpkin, like anything of the sort. Like, just so DW will have an idea. Jesus Christ. So like 3 Calamity Janes within 2 10 rolls.
Yeah, I wish.
Wow. Like, yeah, welfare Irishkigal. Like make it a thing. Make it happen. Harass DW to the core. Like right now.
They know how popular she is because she's arguably more popular than Ishtar.
Yeah, she honestly is more. Well,
Okay, Ishtar has more fan
Yeah.
art, but I think Irishgal has more fans.
yeah, she has more fans for sure. Well, I don't even want to necessarily say there's more pure Ishtar haters. Like, it's just easy to like make fun of her or just and stuff because useless goddess memes.
Is that double-sided? No.
No, I don't
Okay.
think so. It looked like it.
Ugh,
But
fuck.
yeah, if you can meme out useless goddess memes, could meme out Summer Okita into reality. In the next 5 years, Muramasa being in the game, if that's ever gonna happen, you guys are memeing that out. Like, just meme out welfare Ishkigal. Make our lives easier. Give us all welfare that we pretty much deserve at this point.
By the way, this is gonna. Oh wait, are you done? Or
No, like,
oh, okay.
no, I was just gonna say like,
Oh, okay.
oh, she needs a welfare.
Oh, okay, because this is gonna be a long ass video.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna talk about Muramasa, because I know a lot of people like are wondering what exactly my problem is with Muramasa, or your problem, or whoever.
Oh,
like,
what? You never
'cause I know-
addressed this.
I know the majority of the fan base wants Muramasa to come out. I get it. I understand. But sometimes it gets annoying when that's all I see. Like, I don't like Emiya, so like you could say I'm biased because of that. But it gets tiring when there's like we're getting close to New Year's or we're getting close to the anniversary event or even any event. I remember when the Kama event was a thing, the Labyrinth event. People were like, "Oh, part 2 Gacha, Muramasa, right? Muramasa." It's like, okay, I get it's a meme, but it gets kind of annoying when I keep seeing it, and I know that's a me problem. Like,
well, yeah, that's the I'm not defending it whatsoever. I despise it since the day, not even day one. Wow, that was glitchy. Since like minute 37, like it got annoying already. So that's the thing about just memeing. Like if you keep doing it over and over again, yeah, it's gonna get old. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like even though we're at that season, I'm not. Like I did like the Paduru memes. I'm probably tired of it already. It's year 3. Like.
well,
like, and it's a tradition.
The difference with that is that meme usually blows up around wintertime. The Muramasa shit happens every month. Why does it happen? Like, he's not gonna come out in a new Halloween event. That doesn't make sense. He's not gonna come out in a Christmas event. That doesn't make sense. He's not gonna come. Okay, New Year's, I could give it that, because New Year's so far in the past 3 years have been Japanese servants, so they could theoretically release him for New Year's. I could see that. But when people are like,
oh, who could this possibly be? Oh, I don't think it. Oh yeah, that's a rare prism. Yeah, I think so. I don't know,
but yeah, freaking, what else events do people like blow them up? Like I don't. Okay, the thing about the anniversary event, because that's usually when a lot of the Muramasa stuff blows up, is that the anniversary servants are usually characters that, with the exception of Scotty, almost like are people that are associated with Kalia directly. Again, Scotty's the only one that kind of broke that rule. But you look at Sherlock, you look at Da Vinci, you look at Da Vinci Lily. Those 3 are main components of Kalia today. I don't know why they released Scotty for anniversary. That was kind of weird, but I mean, I'm not against it. But she was the only exception. So theoretically, I guess Muramasa could come out for anniversary. But come on, Da Vinci Lily was a clear, like 90% of me was like, dude, it's obviously gonna be Da Vinci Lily. Shut up about the Muramasa memes. Damn it.
Yeah.
If he's gonna come out, he's gonna be a bronze servant with Jason in them. So, okay, maybe not, but because he's gonna make them a lot of money, they're not gonna waste him. But again, anniversary, I don't know. I don't think so, because it's been like 2 years in JP since he's been a thing. Why would they release him 2 years later in the anniversary? It doesn't make sense to me. If they were gonna release him, it would have been the year he was announced for the anniversary. So I don't get the argument and the people that want him to come out for these events where he would not make sense coming out. So that was funny too, because I remember when Da Vinci Lily was first announced in FGO Arcade. We know somebody. That said that, oh, she's a arcade exclusive. They said that 1 year later she comes out for anniversary. So no, she's a loli. First of all, they're gonna make money off of her, so they would be stupid not to release her. So I knew she was gonna come out. It's fun to speculate, but it's not fun to speculate when it's a servant that clearly is not gonna come out, like Muramasa for anniversary. So again, New Year's, I could see that happening. Some random Japanese event, I could see that happening. But literally any other event, I just do not see it happening at all. Now, watch 1 month from now, the new Christmas event, assuming we're going to have one. Now, Muramasa's going to come out, and I got to eat my words. So, it is what it is.
Because, I mean, if they make some dumb, like, even though I don't know that's in Muramasa's character, they make some dumb cooking event, like, yeah, you could fit him in, because Shiro is a cook.
Yeah, I don't remember if that's actually...
Like, we don't know, like... For all we know, DW could twist up Muramasa's character. Says, oh, not only is he good at bladesmithing, he's also a good cook.
I feel like it's too early for that, because we literally got Benny Anma, who's a Saber that cooks and is known for cooking. So like,
oh yeah, we did. Get
if they were gonna release Muramasa, they should have released him right there, but they didn't. So they didn't take advantage of the fact that he might be a good cook, which he might have been. I don't know. I need to reach most of it, which I haven't started yet in NA, because Jesus, been busy with this event. Saber Wars 2, the Halloween event in NA, and other stuff in my life, so I'm gonna get started in Shimosa soon because it's half off AP right now for the story quest, so I need to take advantage. But yeah, Jesus. That was a lot to get out.
I
What else do we need to talk about?
like,
Ah!
like, I don't know, and there's not too much we can talk about this particular event because nothing really happened.
Oh, you know what? I joked about it, about Muramasa coming on Christmas, but Christmas has, similar to the Halloween event, has released servants that don't really necessarily have anything to do with Christmas. Like Bradamante doesn't have anything to do with Christmas. The year before that, who was it again? I forgot.
Arishigal.
Oh my god, I feel like an idiot for asking that question. Yeah, Arishigal came out a year prior. She has nothing to do with Christmas either.
Yeah, and then Ishtar.
So, yeah, Ishtar, see, I remembered that. I didn't remember Arishigal for some reason, but literally those servants have nothing to do with Christmas. So, in a perfect world, that's a...
Oh, what? That's great.
In a perfect world, Muramasa will come out next month. But, let's just, I don't know. Just keep your expectations low.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, it's okay to post memes and meme out whatever.
Meme out welfare
But-
Arishigal, please.
But a meme is pretty much just a joke, right? And when you say the joke too much, it's not funny after a certain point.
Yeah, I mean,
If that makes sense.
yeah, it really isn't. Well, I mean,
People are still gonna do it. Though.
yeah, people are still gonna do it. I mean, come on. Yeah, Okita summer started like a year after Nobu summer was a thing.
Yeah, but see that
Yeah,
makes
that
sense
makes
because
sense.
it's like okay, like if Nobu's gonna have a summer, her best friend in the Nasaverse, Okita needs one. Although they kind of messed up, they should have gave her the quick shirt. I don't know why they didn't give her the damn quick shirt, but they didn't give her the quick shirt. Jesus.
Yeah, they gave us Waver's face instead.
That's
That's what they did.
I haven't ascended her fully yet,
Hey.
but when I do, she's not gonna be at the final art because it just does not look right. Speaking of Waver, I guess if we're gonna continue talking, make it smooth, even though there's a long pause. I feel guilty about doing this because like I feel like I should have watched it weekly, but only like last week I finished El Malloy Case Files. And like a lot of people had a problem with the pacing and like how it felt rushed and like there was a lot of plot holes. And I could see it even though I never read the son of a bitch myself, like the original source material. I could see it. I'm like, this story doesn't feel like complete, if that makes sense. But I will say the last episode, I think it makes up for the previous 12 episodes because yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for people who hasn't seen it. But literally, if you're gonna sit through like 12 episodes of random detective stuff going down and stuff that just flies over your head, the last episode makes up for it. I swear to God it does. Because I'm just saying, if you're a fan of Fate Zero, just watch that shit and then you'll be like, okay, well, this was a nice conclusion to this series of events. So, and yeah, I rewatched the scene a couple of times on YouTube and everyone agrees that it made the series worth watching through. Just saying, go watch it. It was good. I regret not watching it weekly. I should have, but it is what it is. So anime.
Yeah, I'm only on the last 2 episodes of it, so I wouldn't know. Because personally, I'm probably gonna end up pissing off people even
Wait,
more.
what? No, don't. What are you gonna say?
Like, I'm just gonna say that it was not captivating.
No, but like, see, I agree with that. Like, a lot of people agreed with that. Like, the story didn't feel complete. It was kind of boring at certain parts.
Yeah, well,
a lot of parts. It was like
no, like
it didn't seem
episode.
interesting.
No, episode. I'm not even gonna say the certain number. You know what episodes I'm talking about. I fell down was such a chore to like
No,
sit through.
again, a lot of people
Yeah.
agree. Look, like if you look at the reviews, not even like comment sections, like just the reviews in general, a lot of people were
Okay.
criticizing it. But again, it's literally just the last episode that kind of makes
Yeah.
up for it.
Well, okay, that's the one thing I want to talk about. Just Fate anime in general, like whether you're a diehard Fate fan or just a casual, like trying to get into it, who know about Fate but not really. Like at this point, like, and this goes back to animation studios and shit. Like this is just for the fans at this rate.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Like at this rate, it really is just for the fans. So I don't know what. Like if you're a fan of Case Files, like diehard fan, maybe you liked it from second one to the end. Like I personally didn't. Like yeah. Well, I don't know what else to say. Like there's not much to say because I didn't finish. I'm on the last 2 episodes like of it, and I ended up watching different anime, or in that finished it. In fact.
Well, to be fair, you're not even caught up with Babylonia, so.
Well, yeah, I'm only 2 episodes behind, and I'm like.
But the latest episode was the best episode so far.
No, I've seen screenshots, and I'm like, that's hella, like, subjective at that point. Like, I seen the screenshots of the latest episodes. Like, I already know, like, it's super subjective, so I'm not even gonna get into that.
Okay, but I'm sorry, if you're watching Babylonia and you're not watching it, like, a good portion of you, a good fraction of your being, is not watching it to see scenes with particular characters, then the hell are you watching it for then? Like, the fuck? Because that it is what it is. So, like, if I'm gonna...
Well, yeah, like what I said earlier, it's for the fans. Like shit, I hella nutted in the first episode, like that smoothest 40 seconds of that episode. Like, I fucking nutted, so... And it was for particular fans of that character, and that's what I said. It's just for the fans at this rate. Like, it's gonna be the last...
I don't know.
It's gonna be the last 3 episodes where it's gonna be like...
You're making it sound like it's a bad thing, though.
No, it's not a bad thing. I'm just like, speaking against the people that are like again, like the super casuals or the barely into the know of the Fate series, like, oh, this like this series is a mess, like this is not a good story, or just dumb shit like that.
They're gonna take an L. That's just how it is. It's like watching fucking let's make a movie comparison. Like if you never watch a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie in your life, and you go to the theaters because you saw the Spider-Man movie, you were like, oh, it has good reviews, let's go watch it. You watch it and you're like, who the fuck is Tony Stark? Who are these characters? Who the fuck are the Avengers? Of course you're gonna be left out, and you're gonna be like, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Gold. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, it's good. So, who the fuck is
Who
this?
could this possibly
Weaver!
be?
Speak of the devil!
Yeah, we were just talking about him. Oh my god, hey.
Is he MP5? He should be.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, since the fucking Irishigal Gacha, because he was there.
He was like, you talking shit? But yeah. Like,
I wasn't talking shit. I was just trying to make things clear, because I've been seeing a lot of conflicting reviews about the show.
Okay, the people that... Okay, so from what I've read, because I recently just went on my anime list just to check out the reviews to see what's up. It's like an 8.6 or 7 as of right now, around that.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely in the higher 8s. It's not a 9, but it's in the higher 8s.
Yeah.
If not middle 8. And a lot of the people that have a problem with the anime are people who are confused, and that works with literally every Fate anime.
Yes.
Literally every Fate. You go to reviews of Fate Zero, like, even though Fate Zero is high up there, there's gonna be reviews that are gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. You go to UBW, I don't know what the fuck's going on. You go to Carnival Phantasm. I think Apocrypha was a bit casual friendly, but still, even those kinds of even those other Fate animes, it's like people are gonna be confused, because the only people that's gonna know 100% of what's going on are the people who played the game and therefore know the story and the characters. Those are the only people that's gonna understand and appreciate what's going on. So that's just how it that's why I don't really like, even though I read them mainly just to see like what was going on, but I really don't care. Like, honestly, the anime, like, right now it's an 8 point whatever. It could end up being like a 4 in the end of the day. That's fine. I don't care. But if us, the fans, are happy, then that's all that matters, because clearly this anime is meant for the fans. It's not meant for some random dude at Hot Topic talking to some other random dude like, oh, what anime are you watching today? I'm watching Hero Academia. What are you watching? oh, I'm watching this anime. I'm really into the Fate series. I'm watching one called Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia. Okay, I'm gonna go put that on my list to watch. Like, of course, that guy who, just talked about Hero Academia, he's not gonna appreciate.
Oh, another gold. Wow.
Okay, I don't.
Yeah.
Who could this be? Is
Who
it
could this?
Anna or? Who the fuck are you? Oh!
Yes, I wanted him. Hey! Oh my God, yes! I didn't even think about him.
I thought about him at the end. I was like, Serena really wants him.
Oh yes!
She's not gonna be happy watching this video.
Hey!
You're not gonna be happy, Serena, if you're watching.
I like this. Oh, fuck yeah.
Funny enough, I just got spooked by him in the not the Shooten Gacha. What was the gachas before that?
Sitana?
Not Sitanai.
I don't know.
I got spooked by him somewhere. I know I did, but holy crap.
Hey.
I'm not used to seeing him because part of me believes that he's story locked, but clearly he's not. So it's like,
Yep.
okay.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's... I'm happy with that. I'm actually really happy with that.
I don't even know what we were talking about before.
Just talking about casual is just getting into Fate, or
Yeah, no, it's not that easy.
yeah, it really is time and dedication. Like, you really need to put your time into the Fate series. Like, even like, long story short, like, we watched like years ago, we watched episode 0 and we were like, what the fuck is happening? And then we came back to it like months later.
I wanted to touch upon that because I know people are gonna bring it up because there's a lot of, I hate to say it, there's a lot of vocal elitists in the community. And when I say elitist, like, there's different types, but the one specifically that I am like gonna talk about right now are the people that's like, oh, you should have started with the visual novel. That's the only correct way to do it. If you started off with Fate Zero, then you're a scrub, you're a casual.
Yeah, shut up.
It's like, okay,
Shut up.
I recently got into like a discussion, not an argument, because it was kind of civil. We didn't cuss each other out. Nobody was insulted. It was just conversation in the comment section because somebody was talking about like, they were kind of being an elitist with it. They were like, oh, I don't really respect fans who didn't start out with the visual novel, blah 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 blah. Oh, let's let him talk. I didn't expect to see him. He's beautiful. He's voiced by a girl, by the way.
Yeah, I love this man. Oh, I was gonna choose him for my free 4-star, but I guess not. But I need to lock him.
Okay, as I was saying, there's a lot of Fate elitists. That, again, I got into, and his main thing was that he feels like the only right way to get into the Fate series is to start off with the early 2000s visual novel.
Yes.
To download it on your PC. Granted, there's no official English translation. You need to go out of your way to get a fan translation. Download that son of a bitch, assuming you even have a decent computer to play with, and spend the next day or something to play through all individual routes.
Dude, that's probably gonna take.
But that
weeks.
was my argument too. I was like, okay, if I had the option of watching an anime, just sitting back watching anime with a bowl of popcorn or a bag of chips, versus going out of my way, going on Reddit, 4chan, whatever website to download a fan translation, not official, fan translation of a game, play through that. What if I don't even like the game? What if I'm not into visual novels? What if I'm not a gamer? So on and so forth. What if I don't like reading? Etc. etc. It's like, that's so much work to try to get into a series I may not like. So for me, like, you could say whatever you want. You call me a filthy casual, whatever. We both got into the series watching and starting with Fate Zero. We tried to watch the original Fate Stay Night, the Dean version, but it was just so unbearable, and everybody pretty much says the same thing, like it's not a good adaptation. So we started out with Fate Zero, and we were fucking confused, and we were like, what is going on? I don't know what they're talking about. This seems boring. Let's just drop it.
Yeah, bro.
And then we picked it up back later, and then after we got through the sluggish parts where it was like, then we started to get what was going on, and then Unlimited Blade Works came out, and then the rest is history, because after that point, that's when we started getting more invested into the series. So I feel like there is no right way. This is what I said to the guy who we had a couple of exchanges. There's no right way to start a series. It's where you end up. So like, even though I didn't start off with a visual novel like a million other people, I'm sure, I still feel like I'm, you know, a good fan of the series. I'm not gonna say I'm the big.
Oh my god. She likes interrupting us.
So
I
yeah,
love you.
that's my main thing. It's where you end up. So because a lot of people like to say, well, a lot of people who didn't play the visual novel will not be aware of this certain fact or this certain character trait or this certain character or this certain plot point, whatever, so forth. It's
Wow.
like, okay, but like, you could that's a simple Google search. Of course, playing the actual game is a lot better than a simple Google search and just educating yourself by reading whatever. But again, it's where you end up, and I feel like I'm in a place where I know enough about the series that like I don't necessarily need to start off with the visual novel. Like I still will play it eventually, I'm sure, but like I don't care enough to go back and do it, if that makes sense. Just because for me too, a big thing about me is that I want to, if I'm gonna play a game, I want it to be the official shit. I don't want to download the game and then rely on fan translations, because the translations could be wrong and stuff like that. I just don't respect that. And so it's just one of those things. It's like, I don't know. I know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be like, oh my god, you didn't start out with a visual novel? Unsubscribe. It's like...
And let's be real, those are the same people that watched Hero Academia through this point and didn't even read the manga. What happened?
Okay, let's just continue. Yeah, he got a phone call, so it kind of
Yeah.
interrupted the video.
Yeah.
What were you saying about Hero Academia?
Yeah, I was like, those same people, like, those are the same people that caught up to Hero Academia and the anime and didn't even read the manga, so those...
Yeah, I guess...
Like, it doesn't make, like what you say with the series, there's no correct way to start a series. Like, I mean, not everybody goes back to the source material anyways, or unless you're really that diehard or that impatient, or if Fate Heaven's Feel never happened, never got into movies, then yeah, we have to go back to the source material
Yeah, I would have done
and
that.
learn about the story.
Yeah.
Because, and probably the Saber route, like the very first route, like if you don't want to watch the Studio Dean version because it messed up, like part ways through, like just go back to the source material and just read it for yourself. But other than that, like
I
we have
realized
everything
something
right
too,
now.
because I know there's gonna be like, this is
Oh,
a good ass counter argument, and I know people are already typing this shit up, but we literally just mentioned that only people who played the game will appreciate Babylonia, and now we're saying that like you don't have to go to the original source material. But I feel like Babylonia is a different kind of thing, because it's literally at the end of the story.
Yeah, we literally skipped like 7 singularities.
So
or
it's
shit.
different. It's not like, it would be like if the UBW anime came out and right where it starts is where Emiya and Archer are fighting. Like, people will be confused. Of course, that makes sense. So then you're kind of forced to go back to the original source material to understand what's going on. Same thing with Babylonia. They're kind of in a point in the story where it's like, I don't exactly know what's going on. So it's different. It's different than... So if people were typing that up like, you guys are kind of hypocrites because you guys just said Babylonia is for the fans, so you need to go back to the source material to read it. But now you're saying that, there's no correct way to start it, but like that it's a different situation. It's similar, but it's different. So, it depends.
Okay, and that's really different because it's like I said, for the fans, like Babylonia, that's for people that were already familiar with it. Like what the source material VN guys are saying, like, oh, if you want to start with Fate, go do the correct way and go to the visual novel. Like,
yeah, and my main
no.
problem was like it's okay to be like, to recommend something. Like, to be like, oh, you really enjoyed this anime. Oh, you seem to be interested in this anime. If you ever have the time, go read the visual novel. Go play the visual novel. I feel like you might like it. If you approach it like that, then, like, am I still going to play it? I don't know. But I will respect you more than the people that are like, you didn't start off with the visual novel? You filthy casual. You're an idiot. You're not a real fan. I'm the true fan. It's like, dude, you sound like a pretentious asshole. And nobody likes pretentious assholes, unless you're Gilgamesh, but that's besides the point. So, Like it's all about how you deliver it. Like if you want people to start off with a visual novel, don't be an asshole about it. That's all I ask. Same thing with manga. If you want people to read the manga, don't be an asshole about it. Like in Little Tokyo, when you and Archer Blades were talking about that one anime that I had never seen.
Oh yeah.
You guys had to like, cause he read the source material.
Yeah, he read the source
everything.
material, and I'm not familiar with it.
But he was very civil about it. He didn't
Yeah.
call you an idiot. He didn't call you a filthy casual. He just said, "Oh, if you really want to get character development on this character, then I feel like you need to read it."
Yeah,
'cause
and I'm
it's
like,
and
yeah, and it, yeah, that approach works way better,
Yeah,
and
it
I'm
works
and I
way
and I
better.
want to get into that series more because it might come back soon. So that's even better. Like if Archer Blades is watching, thanks.
yeah, just,
Thanks, bro.
Again, don't be an asshole.
Like Snafu's really good.
Be an Archer Blades. Don't be an asshole. That's
Yep.
basically what I'm saying. Just don't be a dick about it. It is what it is. I want candy, man. So.
Yeah, it doesn't even. Wow.
What?
What the fuck? That was just a wrapper.
Yeah.
Like it's
I feel bad now because we're at below 100 quarts.
I know, like, well, we did have those moments with what's his face, the beautiful, sexy, eyelash Saber. I love him. Yeah, we did have those moments.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say Calamity Jane. I was like, she's
No.
not a Saber.
No, I mean,
And her eyelashes aren't exactly what I look at when.
no, Calamity Jane, my amazing, side-tailed, blonde sweetheart. I love her.
This was a good video because we're talking about a lot of shit.
Yeah, like, honestly, this could pass as a podcast. In the record time that we're on right now, like, this could pass as a Fate podcast. Shit. Like, God damn, but other than the first whatever minutes, like, I haven't seen Space Ishtar yet. Again, since that rainbow. But we got a lot of gold servants, though.
Yeah.
Too many Calamity Janes. Like, oh, Jesus.
By the way, quick disclaimer: I don't think I'm a better fan than than the visual novel people, nor do I think the other way around. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're a filthy casual or a visual novel person. It just depends on what you say and how you go about it. So if you like the series, you like the series. That's just the bottom line. Like, it is what it is.
Mhm.
So. I know a lot of my viewers are visual novel people, but I don't think a lot of my viewers are those type of elitists. I hope not.
Yeah,
We will see by the dislike and like ratio of this video.
Like, if any of you guys are those type of elitists, we don't like being called elitist. Like, that's... Like, maybe that's not how you want to be seen as, but you're giving off that vibe, like,
Yeah, again.
hella. Like, please don't. Like, we're not hating, we're just stating.
And I know that's a lot to ask for on the internet. Like, to tell people to stop.
Yeah, no.
To tell people to stop talking shit and being an asshole and whatnot. But, like, just on a serious note, if we're gonna be serious, if you want people to read the visual novel, then be polite about it. Don't be an asshole. Don't be pretentious. Don't be treating them like they're a lost child or something like that. Like, don't be patronizing. That's the word I was looking for. Don't be, just be cool. Be cool. Because I'll tell you what, if somebody came up to me and, like, I'm not saying I'm a Fate professional or nothing like that. I'm just a fan. If they came up to me like, yo, I really want to get into Fate. It seems like an interesting series. Like, I know you're into Fate. Like, what would you recommend doing? Like, I know a lot of people would say go play the visual novel, and I'll probably mention that, but I'll be like, if you don't have the time to play the visual novel, then I suggest doing what I did. Just start off with 0. And I know that's not a good way to start for a lot of reasons, 'cause spoilers. But at the same time, if they're not going to play the visual novel and they're not going to watch 0, then the next... What the fuck is this?
Who could this possibly be? Ozzy? Oh, Martha. I feel like she was in the last video, too.
I
Yeah,
think
she was. I don't even know if
Yeah.
she's NP5, so... Hey, the Sari Hayami. My
But
favorite
yeah, if
voice
it wasn't
actress.
for Fate 0 or the visual novel, the next thing to logically go for is Fate Stay Night 2004, Dean version. And God knows that's not a good way to start the Fate series. And I know a lot of people have because of nostalgia reasons. That's how they grew up. That's fine. But in today's age, no one's going to go back and watch a 2004 anime with horrible animation Like, not saying every anime from that time period had horrible animation. There's a lot of good anime that had great animation, but not that one. Not that one. And just bad story and just everything is just horrible. Like, that's just gonna kill the Fate series for them. So I might as well be a nice guy about it. Be like, okay, if you don't have the time to play a visual novel, go watch Fate Zero and see how you go from there. Use Google. Google's your best friend because Google will tell you what's going on and stuff like that. Because a lot of people get hung up at.
Oh, Calamity Jane again, really?
What the?
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, are you MP5? I actually don't know.
MP4 maybe.
I don't know. I don't see her a lot.
Honestly, they could start off with Fate Unlimited Blade Works too. That's not really a bad way to go about it. I don't think
It's not, and they could
way.
use that as a precedent to like, hey, okay, there was a prequel to. Oh wait. Yes. Okay. Oh, I need one more. Oh shit. Unless this rolls like really lucky, gives me another one, then
Is there another 10 shot after?
No. This is
Oh,
the last
what?
10 shot. Oh no,
You got
bruh.
money?
Yeah, I actually have a lot, but I'm like, ugh. I mean, I like this little gacha slash podcast thing we're going about.
Yeah.
And this is actually good conversation. And then you're venting out a lot of shit right now. Like, even though you've been mainly talking, like, the whole VN thing and the elitist thing, that's probably my biggest problem with, like,
Yeah,
the
and-
fake
and
community. For sure, it's my biggest
I think
problem.
that's just a big, like, to me, that's a big problem with the entire community, anime community in general. It's like the manga elitists, the light novel elitists, the visual novel elitists, just like the assholes that are like, go up to the anime fans and are like, huh, I read the manga. You're an anime fan? You've never read the manga? You're trash. It's like, shut the fuck up.
you
Who cares?
didn't read the source material. You started with episode 1. Like,
It's like
quiet.
How about this? How about you kiss dick? How about that? Like, if you're gonna be an asshole, I'm gonna be an asshole back. That's how I play. So if you're gonna be civil, like again, I had an argument with like a discussion with somebody in the comments about this, and we were very civil. And at the end, I thanked him for being civil, and he said you're welcome, and that's it. That's it. We came to an understanding. We still disagreed at parts, but it was very civil, and I feel like that was a healthy way to approach it than just being a straight up ass dick. So I'm just gonna be godlike if the last single shot.
Oh wait, this is the last single shot?
No, like if the last single. I mean,
Oh.
if this one is.
Because I wasn't paying attention. I was
If this
just.
one's her too, then GG. Oh my
Oh
god!
my god! I was gonna scream! Why?
She's MP5.
Why you? She's
already
MP5. Yeah, she's already
MP5.
MP5. Why you? Oh god, I'm sorry for those people that are listening to this on headphones. Like, I get hyped on this kind of thing. Like,
I was literally about to
I
say.
was gonna scream to the heavens above if. Oh, don't do this. Okay.
Why Tomoe goes then? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. She likes me. Let me see. And we're back.
Jesus
Yeah, we're back.
Christ.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I think we stated on the last video that it was a preview anyway. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so expect this to be. Oh, what the fuck?
By the way, this is not gonna happen often in my channel because this is a lot.
No, yeah, if it's not
I
gonna.
don't want to be known as the whale channel. Damn it.
Yeah, it's like it's only gonna be me. If it's a Rin face, like just expect me to be here. Expect it to be a longish video, or Melt Lilith. Like just expect it to be this longish for JP, because for any I don't wail at all, because it just doesn't make sense to wail on unless you're well off. Then yeah, you could wail on both. Like it's your money, you do you, but personally, like, I can't do that right now. But yeah, the next time I'm gonna be here, it's gonna be with Irishigal, and hopefully she comes home where she belongs. Oh yeah, and just if you haven't followed me on Instagram, just follow me
Oh
at
my God.
FGO
We didn't mention
Hall
that.
of Famer. Yeah, we're an hour in. Like, this is horrible. We're an hour in, and just now I'm mentioning it. FGO Hall of Famer. Like, I post my like my gacha rolls like that we see here. That like both for NA and for JP. Like, just my stories like merch flex or just or just anything to do with Fate for the most part. Nowadays, I am leaning towards like other gacha games like Magia Record, Grand Blue Fantasy, especially Grand Blue Fantasy. I love it, and yeah, hopefully, and yeah, just give me a follow if you have an Instagram. So, what else can we possibly talk about?
Okay, you mentioned Magia Record. I kind of want to talk about that because, okay. There's definitely a lot of problems with how Magia Record NA is doing right now because they're doing event after event after event. It's just hard to play the game and rest because there's just so much that's going on right now. And I don't want to compare it too much to Fate Grand Order, but literally I had like in one of my community posts somebody mentioned that that they were upset how FGO is going right now and that they're gonna quit the game and they're
What?
gonna. Well, they're upset like okay, there's no freebie, stuff like that, and just like so far like the lost belts and whatnot, all the gachas, it just doesn't feel interesting. It feels dead to that person, just that person. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna quit the game. I'm more of a Monaco person myself, so I'm probably just gonna focus on Magia.
Oh,
like
I see. I see.
So like, I had my 2 cents in there because like I replied to that comment and I was like, I'm not gonna quit Grand Order. I don't think I ever will. The only way I'm gonna quit Grand Order is if I literally wake up and my phone is gone and there's just no way of getting my account back. Then it's like I'm not gonna restart the game because I've invested so much. It's like once I lose my account, that's it. I'm just gonna accept fate. That's no pun intended, and just move on with my life. But other than that, I don't think I'm gonna quit. But I will say this about Magia Record because I do feel like it's a bit underrated. It is very niche, but it is a bit underrated. So I'm gonna say this as like kind of like an advertisement kind of thing. Like if you like Fate Grand Order, the gameplay, like I'm not talking about the characters.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you like the gameplay, like Buster Arts Quick, whatever, like the way it's played.
It's really similar.
Literally, Magia Record is that, and that's gonna be the controversial part. Magia Record has almost the exact same gameplay as Grand Order. Again, we're not talking about visuals or the story or the characters or anything like that. The exact same gameplay. But in my opinion, I like the gameplay of Magia Record a bit better. A bit better.
I honestly,
A bit
oh
better.
yeah, I'm probably the same way. It's just that like you said earlier, like the pacing of the events, like I think the longest time we had a rest from an event is literally 2 days, and that was not enough.
Yeah, no, okay.
They gave us
again,
one long.
Like, that's just something NA is doing. I don't know why NA is trying to catch up
Yeah.
to JP, but if we're talking strictly gameplay, again, everything else about Grand Order is 100% better. Like, no arguing that.
Oh.
Except maybe the gacha.
Yeah, that's why the rates in Magia Record are kind of strange. Oh my
No,
god.
but we get it guaranteed.
I'm seeing a lot of archers.
Yeah, but we have the pity thing where if you get to 100 rolls without getting a gold, you get.
Yeah.
So I kind
Yeah,
of.
and that's
Part of me wishes Grand Order had that.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Because I know a lot of gacha games do that.
Dude, look, there's a lot of things that, like, I probably didn't mention this, like, before, like, and I'll probably will reiterate again with this, like, maybe a lot of people will disagree with me, like, a few of my friends agreed with me, one did not agree with me. Like, I said, like, oh, like, Fate Grand Order, like, but before the anniversary, so before, a Special Ascension was a thing, I said this is not a, beginner-friendly game at all. Like, unlike other gacha games, that was double-sided. Calamity Jane, stop interrupting me. Like, because Magia Record, like, you could literally
What
be...
the fuck?
I don't understand. Like, fuck off, Archer. Yeah, like what you said, like the 100 roll pity thing. Even Grand Blue has that. Like, beginner, like, oh, you're guaranteed a 5-star. a SSR UR, and that's probably another thing that Fate Grand Order will eventually get, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. Like, give us a guaranteed 5-star ticket or anything of the sort, because they have given us free 4 stars before, and the only way to get a quote-unquote free 5-star is through 10 of the Saint Graphs, which is like virtually impossible. Like, I whale a lot in this game. I know a friend that whales a lot in this game, but we don't even have one.
I have one, but it was
Yeah.
a spook from Enkidu. So
Yeah, we don't even have one. Like, me and the super whale, like, we're super whales, we don't have one. Like, as you can see now, I don't even have, like, most of the 5-star servants in this game. Like, I don't whale that far. I just whale for whoever I want. But for the people that whale that far, they could get the free 5 stars. But again, that's not really towards for beginners. Like, you have to be in this game for a long time. Like Grand Blue, I barely started early this year, and I have a good amount of URs 5 stars. Are they good? Like, hell if I know. Like, like their URs. I feel like this happened
Emiya,
already.
man.
I feel like this role happened already.
Freaking Emiya.
But yeah.
Fucking Emiya.
Oh God. Hey, there's Muramasa, guys. Yeah, we got him. He's here.
It's the 4-star version.
Yeah,
There's the
4-star.
I was
There's a
about to say.
5-star version.
Yeah, the actual Muramasa. 5-star.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, like for some reason, that's true.
Jesus.
So what else can we possibly talk about? Like,
Well, I'm just saying, if you guys
We're just
are
venting.
into the Madoka series, I recommend Magia Record. I want it to gain more traction. I don't think it's ever gonna be as far as Grand Order. That's impossible. I'm not even wanting that. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I do want it to get a bit more traction because I do like the game a lot. Gameplay wise, to me it's better than Grand Order. Everything else about Grand Order is better because it has Gilgamesh, but that's besides the point.
oh my God.
Speaking of Gilgamesh, no, I'm just kidding.
no,
That's impossible.
hey, Tomoe.
It's probably tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Can you not?
What's happening? 2 Tomoes and 3 archers. Emiya. And oh God.
Can you not?
I mean, can I get your master in space form and not you? At all? Was that double-sided?
I don't know, because it lags
Yeah.
a little bit. And
Yeah.
It's hard to see. But yeah.
But no, it's Lobo. If you guys are into Grand Blue, just comment something about it. Comment your favorite character so I could read the comment and say no. Like, I don't know who that character is because there's like too many characters in that series. But I love Grand Blue. And the fighting is gonna come out in February. Like, I wish Fate had a fighting game.
I know it's gonna happen eventually.
It's gonna happen because if
They make so much money, like they honestly could do anything they want, and then, but I don't know, because they make more money. I think I remember seeing like an article or whatever from like last year's statistics, but they made more money than like all these big ass movies combined. Like I think Avengers was one of them. Like they made more money than Avengers plus a whole bunch of other movies combined.
yeah, well,
How the
first,
fuck? Okay, it's just.
well, yeah, that's a lot of money. And it was also the most tweeted thing of last year, like
Yeah, it's-
over fucking Fortnite. Like,
By
I
the way,
can't believe
I
it.
don't know if you knew this, but Ishtar was trending worldwide last week when she was announced.
Space Ishtar or just?
Yeah, no, Ishtar. Ishtar was trending worldwide when she was announced.
What do you mean when she was announced? For?
I mean, not when she was announced, when she came out. Space Ishtar, when she came out.
Oh, Space
on
Ishtar was
Twitter.
trending.
I don't think it was Space Ishtar. I think it was just straight up Ishtar. I have a screenshot.
Well,
but-
yeah, I've seen a lot of her influx of fan art. I thought it was due to Babylonia, not because of just
That
random.
was last week, right when she came out, so I'm pretty sure it was because of the event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But
Like
you know
worldwide?
what else was trending a couple days before? When they first announced the event. What was trending in Japan, not even in America, so you guys can't even call English players like assholes or anything like that, or like, you know, crybabies or whatever. In Japan, in straight up Japanese, if you took like fucking Japanese 101, then you could read it yourself. But it literally said no welfare in Japanese.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, even Japanese people are upset that there's no welfare. So it's like, it's not just me. So I'm glad to see that. So It's not just me. Japanese people are upset too. So, going back to that, just saying, people are upset, and I want people to be outspoken about it. So DW could be like, all right, yeah, on Twitter.
No, I meant like the Ishtar thing.
Yeah, that
Twitter.
that was trending too. But that was trending a couple days later.
Because I did notice the fan art of just regular Ishtar, not even Space Ishtar. I don't even see enough of that, which is strange. Like, cause her last form, it's so easy. I want to see a 0-2 with a Space Ishtar last ascension, because that's easy. Oh, it's Rin. Fate Extra Rin.
There was another thing that was trending with Ishtar. I don't remember what it was.
What,
it might have been I think it was Calamity Jane. No, it was Billy the Kid. I don't know why the fuck he was trending. It was Billy the Kid. He was trending with the no welfare hashtag. So.
Oh, so he was just connected with that. Oh.
Yeah. So Billy him and Billy the Kid and no welfare. Like, I don't know.
Man, I probably don't even want to know about the Ishtar trend. For all I know, it could have been a hate trend.
No, it was just straight up her name. And it was right when she came out, like, when people were first seeing her animations and everything. So, of course, people were posting screenshots on Twitter. Hashtag Ishtar, hashtag FGO. Clearly, that's what it was. Had it been a hate thing, it would have started right when the event was announced. It was like, oh, Ishtar again? Oh, where's the rich girl? Hashtag, fuck this hoe. Like, and again, it was Japan, so it's not even English players. Of course, you could type in Japanese easily, but I mean, I'm just assuming that it was mainly Japanese people who were tweeting these things out. So, quick disclaimer, just in case maybe it was English players, but I'm just assuming. Yeah. So cool.
Oh.
Super side thing, like this is not gonna be a discussion or anything, but on Twitter, if you type in, like, I don't know if it's still a thing, but if you type in Gilgamesh in Japanese, hashtag Gilgamesh, he has his own Twitter emoji, so you could have fun with that. You could type in Zashu and King of Heroes, it's gonna have the same emoji. So, like, I don't use Twitter, but I literally just use it for that. I was like, oh, is this actually a thing? Oh, it is a thing. That's cool. So, good for him. I don't know if it's limited, but okay.
Kimetsu no Yaiba and Nestleberry.
What 10 shot is this?
The last one. Yeah, it's the last one. Well, it's been a good ride.
No, is it a good ride? Because is the video over?
What do you mean, is it over? Like,
you just said it's a good ride. That implies that,
no,
like, okay, we're closing out. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah. Share this video with your friends. Don't do that.
Just make a welfare Irish a reality, or something more clever with Irishigal.
Is this it? I'm confused.
I mean, we're riding on this 10 roll. If oh god. I mean 11 roll. Oh, because I don't know. Damn, 3 of that CE.
It's a fuckload of Lancers.
Wow. That is a lot of... Oh, God. That is a lot of Lancers.
I want to lie down.
Oh, shit. Well, then.
And I'm running out of space on my PC.
Well, you heard him here, folks. He wants to lie down. Thank you for... If you sat through this whole hour of just venting / gacha. Thank you. And... Again, I'm on Instagram. Follow me at FGO Hall of Famer. Subscribe to his channel.
See what happens when we're not both tired and just done with life, and it's the middle of the morning, like early in the morning, and we're just pissed at everything.
Yeah.
See, we ain't toxic.
I mean,
people kept saying we were toxic.
I mean, we still vented out. Well, not angrily. We were pretty civil about how we approached it. Like, we were like, "Oh, you elitist motherfuckers! Like, fuck off!" Like, hey, go eat potato chips or something in the corner and shit like that. Yeah, but we didn't. So, where is Space Ishtar? I want to end it with a picture of her. Where is she?
I don't know.
There she is. What the fuck? She starred. She should have been up there. But yeah, there
Alright.
she is, y'all.
There might be a part 3, I guess.
There might be a part 3.
I'm gonna lie down. I don't want to sit through this video yet.
Okay,
I'm gonna go through it
so-
later.
So yeah, follow me on Instagram at FGO Hall of Famer. What else? What can we end it on? Welfare Irish, make it a thing. Make it happen, y'all.